Hey everyone, it's Aubrey, recovering perfectionist, queen of distraction, and today we are playing dress up. Today I'll be sharing with you my 10 favorite outfits for my summer capsule wardrobe, and then also a few new Quince pieces that I've added to my collection in the anticipation of anticipating fall. At the beginning of summer, when it was still a tad cool, like we were just coming out of spring, and I had read my farmer's almanac and it had said that we were going to be having like below average temperatures this summer, I panicked. And when I did end up making my summer capsule wardrobe, I added a lot of jeans. I even added a puffer jacket. Now, this summer, the temperatures have been a tad cooler than normal, but it's still been hot. So I have since packed up most of the jeans and the outerwear that was an absolute overkill. But here we are, mid-August. Fall is right around the corner. It did rain yesterday, so naturally I just want to pull out all of my sweaters. But at this point in my life, especially after my panic at the beginning of the season, I do feel like I've learned that I need not panic, especially because next week we're supposed to be in like the high 80s. But fall is inevitable. So when Quince reached out to me with the opportunity for another collaboration, I said yes, and I took this opportunity to add a few new pieces to my collection that will not only benefit me as we approach the end of the summer months, but things that I can also really easily transition into fall with. I'm really excited to share the new Quince pieces that I've recently added to my collection, but first, let's take a look at those 10 favorite summer outfits of mine. So these 10 outfits are not necessarily really in any specific order, but number one is my Quince European linen striped shorts with my white tank and my linen button-up. I really feel quite fancy in this outfit. I wore it one day at the park and I was cool and comfortable, but I really felt like I had my life together, even though I did a little bit feel like I was wearing pajamas. Number two, super basic, just a pair of denim shorts with this blue tank. I've really just loved this simple look for, running errands or playing with the kids, being at home. It's very simple. And then the same thing with number three, again, just these denim shorts with the white version of the same tank and then a white linen button up. It feels a little bit more dressed up with that extra layer, but it's still just my favorite style, simple, comfy. And then number four, these denim shorts are actually new to me this season. I wanted something a little more tailored and less fray like the other pair that I had just shared with you. And I've been really loving these with just my black tank and then my Quince vintage wash tinsel utility shirt. Again, it's nice to have those extra layering pieces some days, but the layering pieces that you don't feel like hot in, I've really enjoyed it. And I do think that this is something that's going to easily be able to follow me into the fall. With number five, here we are, nothing exciting, just another pair of denim shorts with my favorite green t-shirt that's really been holding strong for the last few years. And then number six, these are the Quince European linen shorts, but in the mini gingham print. I really liked the striped ones so much that I ended up getting these shortly after I had filmed my summer capsule. And I've really loved these with this purple tank top that is actually also new to me. And then some days I will end up layering it with my denim button up. Number seven, this green dress has definitely been one of my favorites this summer. And while I was initially wearing it a lot with my cream cardigan, which I do think it is cute with, I think the sweater that I do actually love wearing with it the most is this blue Quince cotton fisherman boxy crop cardigan. I really just love these softer colors of summer and spring. And this outfit, it just does it for me. And with that beautiful creation, we will go to number eight with just something very basic, just my favorite cotton jeans with my favorite white t-shirt. And I just love this on a day that feels a little cooler or I want to wear jeans for whatever reason. Do I look like one of the cast from The Outsiders? Maybe, I don't know, I like it. Number nine is this white linen blend dress. And if I do end up wearing something over it, it is 100% going to be that blue cotton cardigan from Quince. I love that sweater so much. You have probably seen it in quite a few videos over the course of the last couple months, or maybe you haven't, I don't know, but I've been wearing the bejesus out of it. All right, with number 10, we are going to wrap this up with an oldie but a goodie that is like on her last leg. I have had this dress for over 3 years now, and it is so very comfy, but it's old. It's getting really old. And it's really nice for those days where I do want to wear a longer dress because I haven't shaved and it's probably hot and I still want some airflow to my undercarriage. Sorry, TMI. But this dress, even though I think it has been one of my favorites in my summer capsule wardrobes for the last couple of years, it's starting to really give retirement home vibes, especially when I pair it with one of my emotional support sweaters, which if for whatever reason I do end up wearing this out of the house, I do try and wear it with my more put together cream cardigan. But as we phase out of that blue cotton dress, I was feeling very sad about it. So when Quince did reach out to me again for another collaboration, I knew that I needed to peruse their dress section. And while in the past I was very hesitant to order a dress from them because I was worried that like as a petite person, they were going to be far too long, I bit the bullet and I got this gem. I'm so excited to share this with you. So this is us now like transitioning into telling you about the few new Quince pieces that I have. And we are starting with this dress, the 100% 100% organic cotton poplin smocked midi dress. This is in Tribeca stripe, and I have never felt the need to frolic as much as I have while wearing this dress. And honestly, I wore it yesterday and I'm wearing it again today because I like it so much. I did run it through the dryer last night just to see if it would shorten a smidge. It did, I think, but I don't know, maybe I'm just coming to terms with the fact that it is a smidge longer than my other one. I am very much enjoying this. Everything I do feels fancy. I love these sleeves. I feel like you could pull them down off to the side for a little bit more elegant kind of look. My husband did ask me if I was wearing a costume at the end of the day. Like he thought that this was, I don't know what he was thinking. And then my aunt and one of her friends had stopped by yesterday and her friend said, "You dress this fancy just to be around the house?" I'm like, this is really like quite comfortable. It's like fancy pajamas. And while I have very much been enjoying this dress, I'm going to stand up now and I'm going to tell you about a few things, a few concerns, if you will, especially if you are somebody with children who pull on your clothes. One moment, please. Alrighty, so the things that I have to say about this dress. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, you get this dress right now. It's in the description. You go buy it because it is going to be probably the best maternity dress that you will have. Very stretchy, a lot of give up in the front. And then bonus, if you're breastfeeding, this thing stretches. It's got a lot of stretch, which brings me to the downside of this. If you have small children who are yanking on your clothing on a regular basis, don't wear this in public unless you have something on underneath, because the straps are a very stretchy elastic and you will be exposed. So a fix that I think I might have for that is, like, I am wearing a bra with this. I feel like if I had a safety pin and like safety pinned it to my bra, it might like secure it if there was some yankage. Also, if you kneel and stand up, that happens. So just be aware of that. But otherwise, I don't think that I've ever felt so comfortable and so much like a Disney princess. I guess I felt like a Disney princess in my wedding dress, but that was not comfortable. Okay, next, let's go to the cotton striped crew sweater. Okay, here we are. This sweater, I love this. I'm very, very happy with this. 100% organic cotton. We love that, right? I ended up getting a size small. I knew that I wasn't going to get an extra small, which has typically been my size in Quince items. I knew that I wanted a little bit more of an oversized look, and I was battling between a small and a medium. And while, yes, maybe I could have sized up, I am quite happy with the size that this is. I think that this is going to be really nice as we get into, like, you know, those September mornings where, like, you know you're gonna end up in shorts later, but you need like an extra layer up top. There's something about a pullover sweater that's just, it's more secure than a button up, and this is making me smile. Okay, this is the Fisherman Crew sweater. Again, 100% organic cotton. This one is a little bit of a different cut than the one that I just tried on. I do feel like this one I wish I would have sized up to a medium in. For whatever reason, I just feel like I want it bigger, but also, I don't know, this is fine. I do feel like this is one that, you know, we're gonna want to do like a little bit of a tuck of sorts. Is it an even tuck or not? I don't know. We'll see. This sweater does also have a tad longer sleeves. I do really love the pretty little detail around the cuff of the sweater, but I do feel like I'm going to end up just needing to fold these up because they're a smidge longer. And if my cuffs are going to stay clean through the day, like I need them up away from my hands. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think I might want to get this in another color. Alrighty, right here, we're killing two birds with one stone. This is the super soft fleece hoodie, and then the super soft fleece joggers. And I had gotten these because my current black sweats are quite itchy, and the girl in the picture, they were like up here, they looked really cute. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks nice. But of course, you know, me with my whopping 5'2.5" frame, it's just like regular long sweats, which I'm fine with because I guess realistically, like, I got these for function and comfort, and I guess realistically I do want my ankles covered. They're just so flippin' soft. They're really soft. Okay, so the hoodie though, I did actually already get this. I think the color was fig, and I like that it's so soft. It's so soft. Like, you know, the new fleece hoodie feel, like how soft that is, but this is somehow softer, and maybe it's just because like I'm in it right now, but no, it is like actually softer somehow. But The fig color that I got, I liked. It felt a little bit more of a fall vibe than I wanted for summer. So I got it in a lighter color. I mean, I was just trying to validate getting it again because I really do quite like this. And I quite like it so much that I accidentally ordered it twice. I don't know how I managed to do that, but I did. And you know what? I'm keeping the second one because I know that at some point this probably won't be soft. My light colored things really only last so long, and so I'll have a backup. I love having backups for my favorite things, and I see this quickly becoming a favorite thing. I don't even want to change out of this. I'm so comfy right now. Like, I just want to hop in bed and take a rest. Alrighty, so these are the Dream Lounge oversized long sleeve pajama set, and I should have taken note of oversize in the title just as a short person. This is an extra small, and like this is how high I have to pull them up to get them to be this long. And like my bras are right there, so they're like 18 inches away from being pulled up around my neck. But these are like, they're gonna be fine. There's pockets, which we like. It is extremely soft. I'm really looking forward to these for in the fall when I just want to be cozy. My linen Quince pajamas have definitely become my favorite PJs. And some days I just wear those bad boys into the afternoon. Quince has like definitely elevated my life in the PJ department. And I used to think that people were ridiculous for spending more than like $10 on a pair of PJs. And I now know what I've been missing out on. Comfort is what I've been missing out on, and I'm happy to be here. So that's that. I think we're done. Let's chat about a couple more things and then we'll wrap things up. I think I might end up wearing this for the rest of the day. Anyway, okay, that is that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me as I shared my 10 favorite outfits with you and my new Quince pieces. I had a squirrel moment, but there was literally a squirrel running outside my window. Anyway, thank you so much again to Quince for the opportunity for another partnership. I do actually feel really proud to partner with a company that provides such high quality, affordable pieces without sacrificing sustainability. There have been quite a few fast fashion companies, like especially Amazon, that have reached out to me in the past inquiring about collaborations that I have turned down just simply because of the fact that they don't align with my goals to like get out as many synthetic fabrics for my wardrobe as I can, and then trying to be mindful about bringing in classic styles that will follow me for years to come. So yeah, this collaboration feels really special to me. So far, I've really loved most everything that I've gotten from Quince. The jeans didn't end up doing it for me, but that aside, I've been really happy with everything so far, and I love how easily and seamlessly I've been able to incorporate all of my Quince pieces into my already existing wardrobe. So if you too have been window shopping Quince's website like I have the last few years, just bite the bullet, go ahead and check them out. All of the things that I tried on will be linked down in the description below, and then all of the Quince items that I had tried on in my last summer capsule wardrobe, which I will also link down in the description. But I think that is all for real. Thank you so much again for taking a chunk out of your day. If you are not yet subscribed, you are invited. Either way, I hope to see you in the next one. As always, I love you, have fun, and be kind.